Nilqakom għas-sitt programm mis-sensiela Nozz, jiena Sandro Mkallef, flimkien mal-kameraman Josafat Soppardi u l-produzzjoni anki ta' DeeMedia. Nilqawkom għal dan il-programm illi wara żewġ programmi li fukajna fihom programm numru 4, programm numru 5 għall-edizzjoni ta' din is-sena ta' 38 edizzjoni ta' Rolex Middle Series, issa se niffukaw lura fuq l-ibburdjar lokali. Illum ninsabu ġewwa Haworth, eżattament fil-Florjana fejn ġejna nżuru il-Vikings Sailing Club. Issa se nlaqgħakom ma' żewġ instructors fil-Vikings Sailing Club hawnhekk fil-Florjana eżattament f'Haworth. L-ewwel nitkellmu ma' Paul Portanier li huwa wieħed mill-instructors ta' esperjenza li qed jagħti l-esperjenza tiegħu lil daw il-young sailors, kif ukoll ma' Frankie Mizzi, wieħed mill-instructors pjuttost żgħażagħ li wkoll qed jgħaddi l-esperjenza tiegħu lil dawn il-young sailors fil-Vikings Sailing Club. Paul Portanier, instructor at Vikings Sailing Club. A very busy Saturday morning here at the club, Paul.
Yes, very busy. They'll be coming soon. At about 10:30 we'll have a good group of people and we'll take them out with the boats very soon.
So basically, what's the benefit for young sailors to be enrolled within the Vikings Sailing Club? You teach them the basics of sailing.
Well, there's obviously, you learn about the sport itself, which I think, seeing as we live in an island that's surrounded by water, I think is quite a valuable sport. Then, of course, there's also what you learn apart from the sport. Sailing is a sport which requires a lot of teamwork, so you learn skills to be able to work with each other as a team. You learn how to think on your feet. The wind isn't always going to do what you tell it to do, so it's good that you're always on your toes, you're always quick. And at the same time, I just think that it's a good fun and a good way to spend your time, you know. You're coming out here, you're enjoying nature, and you're learning, and you're just having a good time.
Paul, you've got a collaboration with Sport Malta. This session or these Saturday sessions are part of the On The Move program. How many young sailors are enrolled for this program?
I'd say we're about nearing 20 young sailors. We have a few in this first session and then we'll have about 12 more coming in the next one. And that is just for the winter courses. Of course, during the winter they usually go down a bit because not everyone is comfortable letting their children out when it's rough weather. Then in the summer we'd have much more. We'd have about reaching up to 90 sometimes. We'd usually have about 20 to 30 students per day, and we'll be on Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
You mentioned the possibility of rough weather in November, December and January. What precautions, what safety precautions do you as instructors take before going at sea?
Well, first off, we always check the weather forecast naturally before we have a session. If we see that it's reaching force 4, 4, 5 winds, we can do what's called reefing a boat, which is where the mainsail would actually be shorter, which would give the boat less power and more control. Now, if the winds go above force 5, usually what we would do, especially if we happen to have a session which is just beginners, we would have what's called a land session, where they would stay on land and we would teach them things such as knots, points of sail, and just anything that involves sailing theory. And we do that. Obviously, we need to make sure that these are children that can handle force 5 winds, because even if it's force 5 and we feel that they are beginner level, we still wouldn't take them out. So I wouldn't say that there is a specific rule. We see what the kids are capable of and we work according to those capabilities.
There are various categories. Most of all, most popular is the laser, but obviously there are several other categories. Is it something that the young boys and girls decide themselves, or they are encouraged to go on a particular category at first?
Basically, we have a system where every beginner always goes down on the laser 16s. Then, when we are confident in their abilities, we'll put them down on the small red toppers. Now, it very much depends on how confident we are that they can handle the small red toppers. Sometimes there might be a child who maybe isn't 100% ready for it, but I would believe that he can learn more by going down on a topper. And sometimes there are children who, even though they are ready for it, I believe would still require a bit more time on the laser. However, it's entirely up to the instructors on whether we believe they're ready enough to go down on a topper, because with the small red toppers they would be completely on their own. Obviously I would be with the rescue boat, but on the boat itself they would be on their own, and that requires a certain level of skill and responsibility. So we kind of decide whether they have the skill and responsibility for it, and we go from there.
How can guardians or parents enroll their children with the Viking Sailing Club?
So, if they wish to enroll, they can enroll with Sport Malta. There's the website, they can go on from there. We also have adult courses if the parents and guardians wish to enroll themselves. So, our courses are open for absolutely everybody. Obviously, we're limited to space, but as long as they apply on time, we're always very happy to have them.
Thank you very much, Paul, and wish you the best of luck in this adventure. Frankie, mitzi wieħed mill-instructors tal-Vikings Sailing Club, attività sabiħa hawnhekk is-sibt filgħodu, konkurrenza tajba mill-young sailors, żgħażagħ li jittalmuhom jitħarġu fuq id-dajjes żgħar. X'inhu mal-basics li tagħlmu l-ewwel, Frankie, lil dawn il-young sailors?
L-ewwel ħaġa nibdew nagħlmuhom naqa' kif jagħmlu qiegħdi, kif jarmaw id-dajsa, wara li jibdew naraw li għandhom naqa' idea tajba nagħmluhom naqa' points of sail, u mbagħad ngħidulhom naqa' x'inhuma l-affarijiet kif għandhom jaħdmu bħala teamwork, l-importanti hawnhekk teamwork. Li ħaġa importanti għandi teamwork għax speċi hawnhekk inti tniżżel dajsa tittejn il-ħaddieħor ma tniżżel dajsa waħdek. L-importanti teamwork hawnhekk nistikkaw ħafna fuqu. Barra minn hekk hawnhekk aħna nagħlmu wkoll bħala health and safety żgħira fis-sens kif għandhom inti tniżżel fis-slib tittara ma titloqx. Hawnhekk speċi ħafna safety equipment bħal life jackets, żraben magħluqin u hekk. Mbagħad jibdew nagħmluhom sailing jinżlu fuq dajsa il-laser 16.
Frank, meta tiddeċidu li żagħżugħ jew żagħżugħa young sailor jista' jitla' fuq il-topper? Hemm perjodu ta' żmien jew xhur jew hija deċiżjoni tagħkom li taraw li t-tifel u t-tifel hija kapaċi li tkun fuq dajsa waħda?
Deċiżjoni tagħna, speċi kif naraw huma qabdu jitjiebu huma tajbin biżżejjed inniżluhom l-ewwel ma jkun abnazzi. Qisu force 3 l-aktar for ikun bnazzi ġifieri u ġewwa ħallhom ġewwa normalment. U noqogħdu magħhom il-ħin kollu, attenzjoni enormi fuqhom tkun. U naraw naqa' kif jimmaneġġjaw nagħmlu baqalhom naqa' żgħira aktar żmien biex dan irudilhom fuq il-laser nagħtuhom aktar training, imma normalment kif inniżluhom ikunu ready for it.
Bħala spiża, bħala kost ġenitur, x'irid jaħseb? Irid jaħseb għal life jacket u jew tipprovda kollox intkom? Irid jipprovdi li dajsa u jikkrija kif nis-sistema tal-Viking Sailing Club hawnhekk?
Le għawek bħala sistema li ġekit nofru aħna l-importanti li jiġu bil-bies. Zrabbu malu u forsi ħabbar il-kesħa ġakketta u għaltiet. Registration u jek mux jizbal mal-KMS.
Il-topper, nifisa, hija proprjetà tal-klabb, jew dak li kun jista' jkollu topper tiegħu personali jew laser tiegħu personali.
Topper hija proprjetà tal-klabb, imma dak li jkun mansel li avvanza ħafna jista' jixxi dajsa u hekk irid jew jkompli jżed tal-klabb kif iridu.
Franki, ngħidu li jkun hemm żagħżugħ jew żagħżugħa promettenti, jkun qabad sew fil-laser, tellejtuh fit-topper, x'ikun il-pass li jmiss imbagħad għall-young sailor?
Nibdew ninvolvuh fit-tliela. U forsi jiġieli qatt ħajkollna ħansifru miċ-Ċajna, ħantellaw grupp ta' xi jerbek mhux sejjer żball, ħajmorru jtalqu bdew it-titta dajs bit-toppers.
Finalment, xtaqt inkellmek ukoll dwar l-influss ta' żgħażagħ. X'tagħmel il-Viking Sailing Club biex tatratta aktar żgħażagħ ġodda? Hija xi ħaġa li ġenituri li jkunu dilettanti tal-ibburdjar li jġibu l-iktar il-tfal tagħhom jitrenjaw jew ġieli jkollkom żgħażagħ li jitfaċċaw hekk biex jgħidu provajna sailing.
Aħna kull sena jkollna open day, nagħmlu ħafna reklamar u hekk Facebook ħafna. Jiġu n-nies nieħduhom dawra bil-laser 16s. Mbagħad ġieli jkun hemm ħabbieb tagħhom jintroduċuhom, aħna nkunu nafu tfal ġieli jiġu reklamar li fuq Facebook, jaraw xi videos, ħafna affarijiet hekk jiġru. Reklamar l-aktar imma l-open day tagħmel ħafna, u l-open day ġieli japplikaw ħafna tfal. Ħafna japplikaw 50 ġieli skont kif tkun, ġieli ħal-darba kienna qamal temp, imma xorta ma morniex ħażin.
Franki, finalment, inti għadek żagħżugħ instructor ta' esperjenza wkoll, ħassaqsi kif bdejt inti fuq il-biċċiet tal-baħar.
Jena minn kont żgħir dejjem ma' missieri u ma' nannu fuq id-dajsa. U darba kont niftakar mommi u rajt il-sailing boat u tara kemm nixtieq nibda ninżel fuqhom u hekk. U għanna nżilna l-Viking Sailing Club u biex sibni niftakar konna domna naqma sibna u konna saqsejna nsejt il-min eżatt ta' xissa ilu naqa. U għallu li xumur napplika l-KMS u kont applikajt u bdejt minn hemmhekk.
Nawguralek Franki u grazzi ħafna. Wasal il-ħin issa li nifqu għal din l-ewwel parti tal-programm Nots kif nitlura nkun nistgħu ntukom iktar dettalji dwar l-avvenimenti li se jkun qed jorganizza fil-ġimgħat u fix-xhur li ġejjin ir-Royal Malta Yacht Club. Infakkarkom fis-socials tagħna Facebook u Twitter, Facebook Nots u TVM Sport u anki TVM Sport għandu l-paġna tiegħu ta' Twitter. Għamlunna like u għaddu l-kummenti tagħkom fuq il-paġna ta' Facebook ta' Nots. Ibqgħu magħna. Merħba t-tieni parti tal-programm Nots u fuq talba ġenerali se nurukom xi filmati li għadhom ma ħarġux fuq l-ebda messa xandir lanqas fuq il-paġna uffiċjali tar-Rolex Middle Series fuq talba ġenerali intukom ftit memorji mit-38 edizzjoni tar-Rolex Middle Series.
S03 goes to Bogatin and E06.
U bekk ġejna fit-tmiem dan il-programm is-sensiela Nozz, Sandro Magallef jingrazzja lil Josef Azzopar ħseb il-filmati, kif ukoll il-Jordan De Giorgio li għenitna wkoll nipproduċu dan il-programm. Grazzi lilkom eżis telespettaturi, dilettanti tal-isport tal-baħar, grazzi lilkom dilettanti tal-isport in ġenerali, tal-kummenti pożittivi li tituna dwar il-produzzjoni ta' dan il-programm. Fakrukom fis-social stana, Twitter u Facebook, Nozz hija l-paġna uffiċjali ta' dan il-programm. Aħna nerġgħu niltaqgħu il-ġimgħa d-dieħla għal programm ieħor mis-sensiela Nozz. Insellmilkom.